Hello and welcome
to another episode of
the Banging Podcast. Yay.
And yeah, my name is Brian.
I'm Daryl.
I'm Darian.
And we are going to talk to you about the things that happened in the last 2 weeks that were kind of interesting to us.
Why did it have to be kind of interesting?
Because some people might not think it's interesting, like the NALCS, right? That's happening right now. The finals.
Super interesting.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
How many people do you think who listen to this podcast find it interesting?
How many people listen to our podcast?
That's the real question. But it is. It has been a week since the closing ceremonies of the Rio Olympics, and the big thing that interested me about the Olympics was when the Prime Minister of Japan hopped.
Not the King of Japan?
No, the Emperor actually wants to abdicate, by the way.
Right.
But the Prime Minister of Japan hopped out of a sewer pipe. Sewer pipe. He turned himself into Super Mario from Japan. Actually, the funny thing is they really, when I saw that thing, they made that cliche of how everything's upside down and they have to drill a hole to get to the other side of the world. That was, it was pretty cliche.
Well, I mean,
that's how people are actually going to get to Japan. They're not flying. There's no sponsorships for that. Everyone's drilling a hole.
I'd rather he come out of a pipe from Mario than come out of like some hentai tentacle monster.
Oh, big octopus comes out and.
Also, Japan. If you were to go on to earthsandwich.com.
This is news to me. Don't look at me like I know.
www.earthsandwich.com.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's just off the coast of Brazil, I think. If you put a piece of bread on the ground in Japan, and a piece of bread in the ocean, I guess. But they're very close to be directly across from the Earth.
Yeah, just like.
Oh, is that why they did that?
I'd say it's a coincidence.
It's a massive coincidence.
There's probably like an L bend somewhere.
Yeah, I'm sure that
there's an L bend or two.
There's a few of those. I'm actually excited for the Japanese Olympics because I heard that everything is going to be competed on a Wii Fit. So
they all get in-game medals.
Yes, they all have to create Miis, and they compete in the Wii Olympics, the Wii U Olympics.
The Wii Olympics.
Oh man, I don't know what they really pushed forward that the anime and the video game culture in Japan, which obviously is more inclusive around the world because people accept it more now. The real question is that how much more does Japan want people to know about their country? Because they're a very, very traditional country who doesn't want to have...
Well, I mean, the States' major export now is basically entertainment. So, in theory, Japan's major export is anime and technology.
Hentai. Technology. Sorry, yeah.
I mean, hentai and technology kind of
hentai
go
and technology.
hand in hand.
Hey-o! Handed. What's in the hand?
Exactly.
I'll stop there. It's going to be interesting to say the least, and it's in 4 years from now. When they
4
do
years, yeah.
So I'm thinking, Banging Podcast
Tokyo.
in Japan, Tokyo edition. 4 years from now,
and I'm trying to figure out. It could possibly be episode 100.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Yeah, because we're 14 right now.
It just might be.
See?
We're what?
It might just be.
Episode 100 is very close.
It'll probably be like in the 90s. Because 26 times 3...
Will we be running in the 90s?
Is what? That's 78 plus the 14 we have right now. So yeah, that's like 92.
I know what I want to do. What I want to do is when we visit Japan. When we visit Japan, I want to go to Mount Akina and drift a 8.6. Just letting you guys know. I'm gonna find the tofu shop, buy some tofu, and deliver it really quickly, very fast.
Really, really quickly.
Really, really quickly.
Yeah. You can make sure you're not gonna spill your water.
No. I'm gonna make a cyclone in my cup, and my dad Bunta is gonna.
I'll give you. I'm pretty sure the Euro track mix is somewhere on that shelf.
I have it.
Oh, Darian
has it.
So you could just pop it in the...
Disc 1 is missing, though.
Disc 1 is missing?
Wow,
that has, like, all the best ones.
Right.
Oh.
Well, that's okay.
See, there's something about it when you're driving.
Yeah.
Your foot just goes to the pedal?
Because it's a soundtrack, right?
Yeah.
It starts off with like screeching wheels and, and you're like, oh, what's happening?
So is that better or worse than hearing sirens?
It's definitely bad for running because I listened to it while I was running.
Yeah, and then you can hear the car screeching. I
just feel like something's gonna come.
Someone's gonna hit you.
And same thing when you're driving.
That's pretty funny.
So I would not recommend.
You would not?
No,
unless you're just running. Like inside.
That was a gift.
Yeah, it was a gift from
Rena and Princess, if I remember correctly.
No.
What?
It's from Josh Somali.
What? Are you sure?
Yes, 100% sure. He got it for me.
Is he listening to this?
Hey, Josh.
We
Josh,
kind
find out.
of ragged him for giving me a VCD like gift from Pacific Mall.
Are you sure?
Yes. 100% sure.
You said 100%.
I am 100%.
Not even
sure.
99.
Not even 99.
Are you sure?
It's probably posted on my Facebook.
Okay.
Did I have Facebook back then?
No, you didn't. When you
Saga?
moved, no, there was no Facebook back then. If anything, it was Friendster.
It was called Friendster. I was not on Friendster.
Yeah, exactly. Or Live
Asian
Journal.
Avenue.
MySpace.
No,
MySpace. It was probably on MySpace.
Or was it MSN? Messenger.
Anyways,
I have a picture somewhere.
Aside from Nintendo in the Olympics,
Ryan D-Bag Lochte.
Yeah, you know what? The interesting part about him and the Olympics is that not only is he he's a medalist, right?
Yeah,
like even from the last Olympics as well.
He's really skilled.
He's really good, and then people were talking about him. I had to see who this guy is. If you've watched any of his interviews. Wow, he's the biggest bro I have ever seen being interviewed by like anybody and everybody. The biggest bro.
Did you say,
hey man, totally.
Yeah, no, literally. He goes, hey,
I put my heart in it.
One of the interviewers goes, can you explain to me what some words about Ryan Lochte? And then Ryan Lochte goes, Ryan Lochte.
That was like he's Matthew McConaughey.
No, literally, that's what he said. You should find it.
When someone asks you the first thing that comes to your head when they say a word, and then you just repeat the word.
Oh my gosh, that's pretentious.
But then again, the reason why we're talking about him is because he's lost almost all of his sponsorships already.
Probably.
For doing what he did.
When you try to rob a gas station,
I don't think he did need to pee really badly. Okay,
so that's the other half of the story. he ended up peeing, like just in the street, right?
Yeah,
like in front of the gas station. Or something. Yeah. But and then he said that, oh no, I was held up at gunpoint, and there was 8 of them. But in reality, it's like everybody around him was just like, "What are you doing?"
Everybody was like, "Shut up, man! Oh my gosh, shut up!
What is going on? Why? You're peeing on the street in Rio. It's bad enough."
Peeing on the street on Rio is normal, anyways. So don't worry about it. Yeah, I just wanted to bring that guy up.
He didn't need to be brought up, but all right.
He's our I can't understand.
Are you going to give him the finger wag?
No.
Finger wag for a douchebag.
I think everyone can learn.
Everyone wine cone.
Yes, we'll figure it out. It's a wine cone one. Yeah. If you want to be a good person, watch this guy and do not do what he does. He is not
mimic him. He's not
a role model for anybody. If you want to think, if you think to yourself, maybe I think I am a douchebag. No, you watch Ryan Lochte and you go like, yeah, I'm nowhere close to that. That's the epitome of douche.
I got a haircut a couple weeks ago.
Oh, congratulations!
And the lady, the girl, I don't know, she was probably in her early 20s that cut my hair.
Yeah,
the barber.
She was just I don't know,
hairdresser.
Hairdresser. Yeah, when she cut my hair, she was just like, "You ever watch Jersey Shore?"
Jersey Shore.
Jersey Shore. And I was like, oh no. He's like, oh, it's like guys go to get their haircuts because it's part of their like, it's a chore for them. And I was just like, yeah, because it is. She's just like, just like the guys in Jersey Shore. Oh my gosh, that's really hard to say.
Wow, you're like losing it, man.
My brain is gonna explode. Anyway, she's like, it's just like Jersey Shore.
Is that how she said it too? Like Jersey Shore.
No, I'm just trying not to go Jersey Shore.
Anyway, Jersey Shore,
because they would do GTL, Gym Tan Laundry. I'm just like,
oh yeah.
No.
How about
like,
the three? How about
show.
the 3 S's?
Shower and shave.
Yeah.
Shower, shit and shave.
Anyways,
you're doing it in the wrong order.
Oh man, that's gross. That's disgusting. You know what? I need to get my hair cut again. It's only been 2 weeks.
Do you want to cut each other's hair?
No.
What?
Let mom cut her hair.
Just don't cut it too short.
It's cheaper.
When you cut it like really short,
yeah,
you just end up having to cut it again like 2 weeks later. Yeah. So just cut it like
I love cutting my own hair. So
oh yeah,
so far it's worked.
This time.
So it's worked so far. Yeah. Aside from things that I've done in the last couple of weeks, I've just discovered the wonderful game of paintball.
Not a wonderful game.
It's an awesome.
Did you just discover it?
I got shot in the neck the first time I went.
So the first time I went, right, was with my coworkers at FedEx.
How long ago?
This was like 10 years
10
ago.
Years.
Okay. We shot each other at like point blank range, 6 feet away from each other, kind of thing. And we had welts that lasted 4 months, 5 months, like almost half a year, and I still had the same freaking welt on my body, and it hurt, right? So I've never went paintballing ever again until this year. So it's been 10 whole years since I've done any real extracurricular paintball. And I went, the first time was in June for my friend's bachelor party. And it was fun. And then I said, it was really fun. And it just kind of sunk in. Like every stress disappears as soon as you hit the course
field?
Or the field or whatever, and now you're just out to kill somebody, like with paintballs. Figuratively speaking. So I got a few people good, and they got me pretty good too. But then I finally went paintballing again last weekend, and I went both Saturday and on Sunday. And I can tell you, man, I'm literally. Now I want to start my own paintball team.
Screw it. Let's just go laser tag.
Oh my God, no. Laser tag has no, there's no, you squeeze that trigger and that paintball goes out.
No, just imagine just in your head.
Like
when you squeeze the trigger with a laser tag gun, you just go.
There's nothing.
There's nothing. Like it's literally as soon as you feel like this pressure that comes out of that paintball gun, and it's just amazing. And I basically bought my first paintball gun. It's a used one on Kijiji. I'm actually quite proud because it was pretty cheap and nothing's wrong with it. And the guy who I bought it from took care of his gun pretty well. So, and it wasn't loose. I didn't do it right.
Oh,
that little leak that we had yesterday. So we shot my paintball gun yesterday at my house.
Okay,
it's awesome. It's so loud, and it just echoes all over the neighborhood. It's like, like, oh. And then we hit, like, as soon as we were trying to hit the can. It was pretty fun, man. Oh my God.
I don't know. I don't like getting shot at.
See, that's the misconception about paintball.
You don't get shot at.
that it hurts a lot and that you'll be traumatized for life on it.
The fact that you told me that you had a welt that lasted 6 months, I'm good.
No, it's because you
and it turned you off from paintball for 10 years.
Yeah, for 10 years. The reason why I did that is because
you were an idiot.
Like my friends were idiots, and we were shooting at each other point blank range. That's one of the reasons why I didn't like it. But when you're doing the woods ball, kind of like 3 against 3. You have a capture the flag kind of thing, and you have a respawn of 3 lives and stuff like that. And after your 3rd life, you have to exit the course. I mean, it's like Call of Duty, man. Actually, it's funny because Darian was talking about my gun, and then he goes, "Oh yeah, it has an iron sight." And I'm like, "How the hell do you know what an iron sight is?" He goes,
"Yeah, iron sight is just like, the two little things that go up on
Call of Duty." And I was like, I just learned what an iron sight was last week. Shows how much I play first-person shooters.
Yeah, because you used to get dizzy playing them.
I still get dizzy, and I want to puke my guts out every time.
But
you played Overwatch.
You said you were playing Overwatch, and you were fine.
Yeah, I was fine because it's probably because of the
bright colors and
frames per second.
Because it's low frames per second.
Yeah, high frames per second.
I'm so confused.
The lower frames per second, I kind of puke a little because it has a bit of a ghosting effect. Yeah, so
interesting.
It's really gross. So.
Speaking of first-person shooters, I don't think any one of you have played it, but I played some GoldenEye Source.
Oh yeah,
and it was fantastic.
I don't know how to install that.
What? I'll show you later.
I also have no recollection of GoldenEye, so it just doesn't look good to me.
Yeah, the controls are really weird.
Yeah,
it's a mod for
it's not really a mod, but it's built in the Source engine.
Is it a CS:GO or is it for just CS?
No, it's its own game. It was built in the engine of Source. The engine that Counter-Strike Source and even Half-Life 2 and
okay, I see.
Yeah, that engine is what they built it in.
But you can only play multiplayer on it, right?
Only multiplayer.
It's not the campaign wise.
No, I don't think they have the rights to do it.
Well, speaking of rights, do you hear about Nintendo shutting down? What's that? Pokemon? What, Darian? Platinum?
Uranium?
Yes, Pokemon.
The multiplayer
Uranium.
one, the MMO.
No. That's Revolution.
You're talking about the fan game?
The fan game that has its own story and stuff like that.
Yeah,
that's
Pokemon. I don't remember talking to you about that, but yeah, I know.
Pokemon. I know you would know what it is, but it's basically some people decided to make their own Pokemon adventure and created their own 100 plus Pokemon themselves.
Yeah.
And Nintendo said, cease and desist. And they're like, oh, it's already out there. Sorry.
Well, they took down the download, but it's out there.
Yeah, it's out there. You can torrent it.
A couple of my friends have it.
But, So
is that like Flappy Birds, kind of?
It's like...
The rarity-wise?
I guess so. I mean,
you can't download Flappy Bird anymore. You can download all the clones. You can just,
send the zip file, right?
Yeah, so... Yeah, I know people have to bring get my memory stick and give it to my buddy. He has it. I don't play it. I'm just so interested right now. But I'm actually playing Pokemon White right now. So
on a DS.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I like it. Let's see here. Aside from Pokemon Go is blowing chunks. I stopped playing. I was level 21. I was super addicted to it, but they took away the only way I could find Pokemon.
Yeah, and they didn't replace it with anything.
Like, I think we talked about it last week a little bit, but last podcast. Sorry, last fortnight. And the issues are just become even more rampant. And I don't even want to turn it on anymore because...
I have it on my phone. I don't think I'll get rid of it, but I don't know if I'll ever pick it up again.
I don't leave the house. So
yeah, but you will be when
I go to school. I'll play it. Yeah,
you'll play it
because there are a lot of stops around the campus.
Yeah, there are.
That's not too bad. Well, I mean, it's one of those things where you kind of you want to get better, and they're just swimming in money, and they're just taking a vacation now, right?
I don't think they're swimming in money anymore.
Not swimming in my money.
No, I didn't give them any of mine either, but...
I'm pretty sure a lot of people issued,
you know what, though?
Requests from them, too.
People didn't even want... People actually didn't even know that they could collect Pokecoins.
Yeah.
Well, there's no
tutorial on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So people... Yeah, that's my problem, too.
So if you're wondering how...
Well, I can teach you how. You go and put your Pokemon inside a gym.
Up to 10 gyms.
Up to 10 gyms, and you just put...
you go into the Poke store.
And then you claim your coins.
You'll see the coins at the top right or something like that. And then you click it, and it claims all of it. You can only do that once every 21 hours.
Yeah. So I met so many people who had spent money just to get Pokeballs and to get, the things and everything like that. And
we live in a metropolis city where you can just walk downtown and refill.
Yeah, but some people don't
you have to go downtown.
But you have to go downtown, right?
It's a $3.15 bus ride or train ride.
Yeah,
one way.
So it's $6.
You have a 90-minute transfer ticket.
Yeah, and it's like a 40-minute bus ride.
You can take the train and go up and down.
It's a waste of time.
Yeah, you're wasting your time.
Well, you could just meet someone downtown. Look, I'm trying to play devil's advocate and say that I think the people that spend money on Pokeball specifically are just lazier than normal.
Yeah, but they didn't know how to they don't even know that they could get
coins,
Poke coins
for free.
Well, the problem is
right?
holding gyms. That's the biggest one.
Right.
Well, now I'm pretty sure there's no problem holding gyms because nobody's really playing it anymore.
I know there's still a few people still playing it.
Yeah.
I'm just, my thing is like, I mean, as a casual gamer, I can't play it right now because I can't go onto Pokevision and find a Magmar, right? Like,
yeah, but the spawn times are only 10 minutes or something. Right? Is that enough time for you to get down?
Yeah, I remember I'm only 5 minutes from the downtown core, right? So, and that's the biggest place where it spawns. But I'm disappointed. Apparently, the game is losing players. It's losing.
I think in the last week they've lost about 9 million players.
Yeah,
or rather, 9 million players haven't signed in.
I'm one of those people actually.
So am I. And I work downtown.
Yeah. So we'll see. Hopefully they fix something soon. Niantic and
It's
the
Pokemon Company.
And the Pokemon Company. If you guys are listening to us and listen to our podcast, which you probably aren't, please.
No, you gotta be open about it.
I mean, hey guys, everybody who's listening right now, we're on iTunes. Send our podcast to Niantic and let them know that we want our
Pokemon back.
Our
Pokemon tracker.
Our Pokemon Go and Pokemon trackers back, please. But let's see. Here we go. Apparently, there's some quick things that we're going to talk about here. WoW Legion has just come out for
not yet. It comes out on Tuesday.
Yeah, it's going to come out.
Yeah,
it's World of Warcraft. Right?
World of Warcraft. If you haven't heard of if you've heard of a game that's lost 9 million players.
it has definitely
not as fast as Pokemon Go.
It's definitely lost 9 million players,
yeah.
But it's gained 50 million because it's in China and Korea now.
Oh, really? It's they finally released it there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Only now?
So no, not now. It's been in the last 5 years.
Oh, yeah.
But they don't have a monthly subscription time on it. They have a you pay for how many hours you play.
Whoa, that sounds like the original internet.
Yeah, basically.
That's kind of scary.
Yeah, but yeah, WoW Legion comes out on Tuesday. I already know enough people that are taking the entire week off to hit max level as fast as possible.
And then not log in for the next 3 years.
No, my friend Adam plays on a daily basis. I should probably ask him, but he has multiple level 100s right now. Right now, the level cap is 100. Come Legion, it's going to be 110. Ooh. And they're also introducing a new class, the Demon Hunter.
Oh my goodness, really?
Yeah, the Demon Hunter.
When are they going to introduce the monk? Oh, they already did. They're called pandas.
Sure. They're from pandas. A lot of other races can be monks.
Oh, they can be monks too?
Yeah.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, WoW has evolved, man. That's why I sent you the picture of your mage.
My old mage, Asaru.
And I sent a picture to Francis of his orc warrior named Yalksmuchna.
Yeah, Yalksmuchna. Oh, yeah. I remember that one. Oh, Francis, that's a great name.
I like this name. I was like, what's the name? Yalksmuchna.
Yalksmuchna.
He also had a name that was the food. There's an Eastern European food that he named. I don't remember it anymore. But there was a name. Oh, damn it. What's the salad thing that we get at Jimmy sometimes?
Tabbouleh.
Nope, that's not it.
Couscous?
Nope, it's not couscous. Yeah. I'll figure it out.
You're gonna play.
I bought it. So I bought Legion, and I bought a month.
What's your server you could be on?
I think I'm gonna be maining on Smolderthorn with Dock and Nine.
So find Daryl.
Yes.
on
Dariel 1825, I think is
Dariel 1825 is his Blizzard ID, I guess.
Yeah. If you add me, I'm going to ask you who the hell
ID.
you are.
And tell him where you're from and how you got to find him.
And we can play together. Horde side.
Horde side. Alliance, for the Horde. For the Horde. Anyways, and there's a couple of trailers that have come out that have interested us. Actually, Great Wall came out a few weeks ago. Like a few months ago, didn't it?
Not
like
a few months. It's probably in the last
about month.
1 month.
Yeah.
That's
got Matt Damon in it.
Matt Damon battling.
There's another person that's white in it.
Yeah, there's another white person.
I don't know, but it's a giant monster movie.
It's a giant Chinese monster
movie because they're
directed by a Chinese guy.
Great Wall.
Yeah, they're on the Great Wall of China. The reason why they made a wall, right?
It's to keep out those damn Mongolians.
Oh, the Mongolians. I see.
That's not
how about but just not the Mongolians as well. But
this one is
bad CGI monster.
Bad CGI monsters.
Well, you have to
with
see
Matt
the
Damon
monster first, right?
It looked pretty bad.
They look bad.
Blair Witch came out, and apparently it's going to be awesome.
Stop saying came out. That means it's out.
Oh, Blair Witch, the trailer came out. Which I said talking about trailers. Blair Witch trailer came out, and apparently the people who saw the trailer didn't know it was going to be.
People didn't realize it was going to be a remake of
not a
remake. It's the actual sequel.
Retcon. Because there's Blair Witches after the original Blair Witch.
What does retcon stand for?
There you can
retroactive continuity.
Oh, retcon.
So like how in
like a sit rep is a situational report.
What? I don't get it. That's
sorry. Go ahead.
So like how in
W2F moment of the day.
How because Dragon Ball Super is continuing from Dragon Ball Z's story.
Yeah.
The ending of Dragon Ball Z that's like 10 years in the future or whatever.
Okay.
Never happened. It doesn't exist anymore.
Oh.
Yeah. It's been retroactively
continuated.
Yeah. Toriyama said what died. Dragon Ball GT?
Well, that's different though. That isn't really retcon.
It's also not Toriyama, isn't it?
It isn't.
Yeah, that's
the designs are Toriyama.
Yeah,
the designs are, but the story.
Made by Toriyama.
It wasn't.
No, it wasn't mangafied. Right?
It wasn't Toriyama.
It wasn't Toriyama. Period.
It wasn't his story.
Yeah.
No, of course not.
But like the end of Dragon Ball, the manga.
The manga.
Dragon Ball Z. Or Dragon Ball
in North America, yeah, Dragon Ball Z. But in Japan, it's stayed as Dragon Ball all the way through the end.
Sort of like Shippuden.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's actually Naruto
all the way through to the end. Yeah. The last chapter is like Goku meets Oob.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right. Boo's been reincarnated.
Yep.
Or Kid Buu has been reincarnated.
Into the
black.
Yeah, it doesn't exist.
Oh,
gotcha. That's what retcon is.
So he even retconned his own story.
Yeah, that's what retconning is. You change your story.
Yeah, but people still think that GT is a continuation from Z, right? So,
well, the people that say that don't know anything.
And that's the people who are listening to this podcast. Stop it, Daryl. Jeez.
Dunkirk. Anyway. Dunkirk looks fantastic.
Who's Dunkirk?
Dunkirk is the next movie by Mr. Christopher Nolan.
Christopher? Not Christian?
Oh. So this is Batman's cousin.
Dunkirk. I don't know. It sort of looks like a war movie from like the 50s. That's what it looks like, at least.
It is
a war movie?
Is there a place called Dunkirk?
I have to watch it. I have to watch
it. It's an actual thing.
Oh, it's an actual thing?
Speaking of war, I've been interested in World War II last week.
Oh, yeah. Apparently Kuya has been watching those Hitler reacts to videos.
Hitler reacts to.
At first, I didn't really understand when he mentioned it in the car. I was like, "What? There's no YouTube
it's
series."
The meme.
Yeah, it's the angry Hitler meme.
Angry Hitler meme about the Canon 5D Mark IV.
But just imagine Hitler reacting to like memes.
Civil War, right? But it's so because it's in German, you just laugh because you don't know what they're saying, and then you have subtitles and you're reading the subtitles. It makes so much sense. It's so good. Oh man, it's just so much fun. But I think the thing that I'm going to be waiting for is Rings.
I don't know if I'm waiting for it.
Yeah, Rings. things.
7 days, man. It's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube, and you can basically actually watch the whole trailer because you can actually watch the whole movie. A 3-minute trailer literally shows you from the start to finish on how that movie ends. Yep. It begins and middles and ends.
That's not the one with Sarah Michelle Gellar, right?
The first one. No.
That's
The Grudge. That's The Grudge. But yeah, it's going to be a romp to say the least, apparently. Which I don't get it because now the tape and then all that other fun stuff. I don't know.
Sweet.
It's going to be on YouTube now. So everybody who's watched YouTube, the Ring, it's going to get, what are you doing?
I'm celebrating in quiet, but you can keep going. I'm just celebrating.
Daryl's celebrating.
It might be a spoiler for anyone who even cares.
Yeah. I don't know how many people care about it, but I'm celebrating.
You're celebrating, but how could it be a spoiler after we upload this later?
Because it just ended.
Oh, but no one's listening to this, so.
Well, then TSM just beat Cloud9.
Oh, congratulations!
And they placed first in the NALCS.
Summer splits.
It was fantastic.
Finals in Toronto, Ontario.
I called it to Darien.
In the Air Canada Center.
I called it to Darien.
That's pretty good.
But they almost lost the fourth game.
They did.
From what I saw.
Is there a Canadian team?
There's no Canadian team specifically, but there are Canadian players.
Okay.
So in the game that happened today, Biofrost is from Vancouver that went to U of T.
He's a support player.
Nice.
And who's the
Smoothie?
He's from Calgary.
Went to U of C.
So congratulations.
What?
No,
he's too young to go.
It's U of A, right? I thought he was
No, he's from Calgary.
Oh.
He was gonna go to MRU, but then he went to play professionally.
Wow, that's pretty good.
It's crazy. And then there's Darshan.
Yeah, who's born in Canada.
Darshan Kang.
And then there's Wild Turtle, who just won with Immortals on
third place.
And placed third.
Nice.
So they're going to Worlds now.
No, they're not.
No.
Oh,
right. They're in the gauntlet.
CLG is going to Worlds.
Yeah, CLG is going to Worlds, and they're gauntleting Team Liquid.
What does gauntleting mean?
Liquid, Immortals, and
Cloud9 are gonna fight each other.
Well, there's
for
one
the third
more
spot.
Envy.
So what they're got to the people who don't know what they're talking about, they're talking about
League of Legends
teams,
the North American League of Legends Championship Series.
Yeah.
They have 2 splits that happen over the course of the year. The spring split, which happens like March until June.
So they play games during that time? That's what the split means?
Yes. They play
So they compete in this one big tournament.
They play how many games? 18 games?
Yeah.
18 series.
18 best of threes.
Best of threes now.
There you go. So it's kind of like baseball and basketball and all that stuff.
Think of it more of like a
then they
college series.
They try to rank themselves. They're basically ranking themselves on...
The ranking is sort of like college series mixed in with like football rankings where you can get delegated. And
but there's only
like
10
But there's only 10 teams.
Well, congratulations to
TSM.
Team Solo Mid.
Yeah.
Don't just go straight to C9 and TSM. People don't. Some people don't know. You said C9.
Anyway,
that's C9. But I think that wraps up our day, which will leave us to our final piece of business in our agenda, which is going to be our live stream onto which have we chosen yet? Facebook, YouTube.
Twitch? I don't think doing Facebook is going to be the best. I mean, it'll be great.
Video quality.
Yeah, the video quality is one that really gets me.
You can only you're limited to 720p.
We're limited to 720p 30 FPS. And I just did a test stream where I can stream at 1080p 60 FPS with no problem.
On Twitch.
I can test that out on YouTube, and I'm pretty sure it'll get the same results.
Are we able to stream on both platforms at the same time?
With possibly. I haven't tried it. It sounds like a huge bandwidth hog, though.
But then again, you have 15 up, don't you, here?
Yeah.
Thank you, Shaw, for upgrading.
No, don't thank Shaw. They should have been at this stage like 5 years ago.
Thank you, Daryl, for getting this house.
Anyway, live stream. We are planning to do it next Sunday. 2 Sundays from now. September 10th, 11th.
September 11th.
9/11.
9/11.
Are you here?
I am.
Really?
I can't go.
Yeah.
Some extenuating circumstances.
Things came up.
I see.
Yeah.
So September 11th at 1 p.m. Mountain Central Time. Mountain Time.
Mountain Standard Time.
Mountain Standard
MST.
which is 12 p.m. Pacific and 3 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, so you guys just watch out onto Facebook. We'll be
sure to promote
spamming that, and we'll be doing spamming that on Twitter and onto Instagram as well. We don't know the criterion yet. We're probably just going to play some video games and talk about
things
stuff
that happened in the last fortnight.
In the last fortnight.
If you didn't know what a fortnight was.
Yeah, hopefully you guys can join us then. This has been 14 episodes of the Imbangium podcast.
This one has been episode 14.
Yes, it has been 14. Yes, this is the 14th episode. I want to thank our sponsors, NatalineDesigns.com. If you need anything designed for your digital presence on the internet, check out NatalineDesigns.com. She can help you out with cutting edge designs and ensure that your audience gets the best quality when it comes to finding out about who you are. So that's NatalineDesigns.com, NATLINE designs with an S, right?
At the end.
.com. Also, I want to thank Mom and Dad for pulling Darian away a couple of times.
and we want to thank them for giving us at least 30 minutes of uninterrupted
and
podcasting.
and feeding us. Thanks. And your electricity. We appreciate it.
Thanks for your electricity.
Thanks for the fish. So long. Thanks for the fish. And also, don't forget to check us out on Facebook at Imbangium, Twitter and Instagram at Imbangium. And you can find us on YouTube as well. You just have to type and search Imbangium on there. It's spelled YMBANGIUM. Also, if you have anything to send over to us via email,
I was going to say, do we have a P.O. box?
Imbangium@gmail.com. And if you need a P.O. box, send us an email and we can get you a P.O. box for you to send stuff to.
Sure.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, no, absolutely.
All right.
Anyways, you can also find us and download us on iTunes and on
Google Play.
Google Play. Also, Spreaker is the engine that holds all of our podcasts together, and they've been quite stable for us. So check Spreaker out, and if you want to start your own podcast, do so then. Again, my name is Brian.
I'm Daryl.
I'm Darian.
And this has been another episode of the Imbangium podcast. We'll see you guys in a fortnight.
You'll actually see us too.
Actually, you'll literally see us in a fortnight.
Bye-bye.
Cheers.